Thank you, sir.
My name is Joel Murdy, spelled M-U-R-D-Y. I support House Bill 161. I'm a parent. Marijuana use among high school students has increased, some say, fourfold over the last year. This is a direct result of the passing of the medical marijuana law. Students with medical marijuana cards or access to them are selling $5 bowls of marijuana at lunchtime at the schools. Administrators and teachers are powerless to do anything about it and are spending more and more time dealing with medical marijuana issues and less time educating. The legislature has a responsibility to support education, not impede it by allowing medical marijuana into our schools. Medical marijuana in itself is a fallacy. There is nothing medical about it. It is not approved by the FDA. The FDA was established in 1906 to ensure that drugs marketed in the U.S. go through rigorous testing to ensure safety and effectiveness. Medical marijuana's safety and effectiveness has not been proven. In fact, there is much evidence to the contrary. A 36-year study by the University of Mississippi has shown that marijuana is not medically viable as a medicine. These studies have proven that marijuana is an insidious, physically damaging, and mind-altering, psychologically addicting drug that makes users irrational and emotionally unstable while damaging their immune system. A study published by the British Journal of Psychiatry in 2005 found that 44.5% of the sample of cannabis users were diagnosed with schizophrenia at a later, and there was also a much higher chance of schizophrenia later in life for males that started using cannabis at a young age. Many doctors choose not to recommend marijuana because it causes more known health complications and addictive effects than legal anemetics. There is 4 times the level of tar in a marijuana cigarette, for example, than a tobacco cigarette. The Montana Pharmacy Association will not dispense marijuana. They're not allowed to dispense drugs that are not FDA approved. Marijuana is still considered an illegal drug by the federal government. Medical marijuana already exists. It's called Marinol. It is found to relieve the nausea, vomiting, and loss of appetite associated with treatments for cancer and AIDS patients. Marinol has been studied and approved by the medical community and the FDA. The active ingredient in marijuana, THC, is scientifically regulated in Marinol. If there are any other medical... Pardon?
About 20 seconds.
Okay. If there are any other medically viable ingredients in marijuana, then let them go through the same testing. The initiative that put this into place was sponsored by an out-of-state California group and was funded by them to the tune of $500,000. One final thing. Robert Stutman, a former special agent for 25 years of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, said that drugs are devastating our communities, homes, and workplaces. And if we fail to deal with this in a way that will make a substantial change, we'll have problems. Now, as a legislative body, there is a chance to do it. We can send a message to our kids that marijuana is not a legitimate use. Tell your kids, no, I will not let this insidious drug continue to damage our children. Thank you.
Thank you.